Hello everyone, my name is Catherine and welcome back to Purposeful Fridays. I truly hope that you have escaped the flu during the flu season. Unfortunately this year I did not, but I'm back on deck now, and today I wanted to talk to you about self-doubt. Self-doubt is something that we all experience. Every single one of us at different times and circumstances in our life. Even the most highly successful people admit to feeling self-doubt. Even after they're highly successful, they still admit to feeling self-doubt. And self-doubt is that feeling that creeps up when you've had a big idea or an exciting idea or made a decision around something that you want to change or do differently. That's really big and really scary for you. And as soon as that happens, as soon as you make that decision or have that idea, that feeling creeps in, that feeling of overwhelm and anxiety and fear. And immediately after those feelings, the self-critic kicks in. Those inner voices telling you why you can't, or you shouldn't, or you couldn't. And you start to doubt yourself. And quite often, what we do, instead of acknowledging how we feel and acting anyway, we quite often let that self-doubt stop us in our tracks, and we take no action on that decision or that idea, even though it excites us. And really our inner critic, those inner voices, are just a habit. Habits are an idea in somebody's subconscious that cause you to act or behave in a certain way without any conscious thought or effort. And the good thing is that habits, self-limiting beliefs, can be changed. So it's really important when you're feeling self-doubt to stay curious and ask yourself questions around, why do you feel that way? And what would happen if you did do this, despite feeling the anxiety and the fear and the self-doubt? You need to ask yourself questions and challenge that inner critic of yours. Other things you can do when you start to feel self-doubt is certainly acknowledge the feeling, but don't let it stop you from acting. You want to stop the critic. One of the things you can do when those inner voices start chattering away and telling you why you can't do things is to say to yourself, that's interesting, but it's not my truth anymore, and act anyway. Talk to somebody you know, someone you know that's going to support you. It's going to think it's an amazing idea and help support you through those feelings of fear and anxiety. If there's a capability gap you've identified, then take steps to upskill yourself before you take that bigger jump. And it's really important to celebrate the small successes, because you're doing something that's scary for you. You're doing something that you wouldn't normally do. So if you're taking action to achieve that, then celebrate those tiny, small steps. And another thing you can do is use Mel Robbins' advice. She says, count backwards from 5 and then act on that thing that you're stopping yourself acting on. Because she has found that by counting backwards from 5, you scramble that autopilot habit thing that goes on, and you've got some space there to actually act in a different way and not let your habits and your self-limiting beliefs take over. So this Purposeful Friday, I want you to ask yourself, what sort of things have you allowed self-doubt to stop you from doing in your life? And how would things be different for you if you hadn't have let self-doubt take over and you had acted on those ideas or decisions anyway? I'm going to leave you with a quote from William Shakespeare, which proves that we've been suffering from self-doubt for a very, very long time. And the quote goes, "Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt." Have a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.